Hi guys, it's Beck here from Hello, my name is Beck, doing Wreck This Journal Wednesday. I really don't know what week I'm up to. I think it should have been week 17 last week and it's week 18 this week. So I'm guessing week 17, because I didn't do last week. So this week I plan to do, there's one in here that is to do with things that you found on the ground. So I will find that for you and I will come back. Okay, so I found it. It is pressed leaves and other found things. It doesn't say anything about the ground, but I have specifically done this in mind of what I have found on the ground. So here in Australia we are in autumn, and where I live it's called Orange, New South Wales. The reason we have been called Orange is because it's the Dutch king that originally found Australia. I think it was William of Orange. And so Orange is actually named after him, William of Orange. That's the Dutch guy that found Australia. Or he named Orange. I'm not sure who found Australia first, obviously. So we are named Orange. However, one of the amazing things about Orange is our autumns are absolutely stunning. They have, like, I have never in my life seen a place that is so full of colour in autumn. I know that we in the UK we would get beautiful coloured leaves and beautiful displays of different colours. However, here in Orange, I'm going to put some photos in and you will see how absolutely stunning Orange is. So I will leave you with some photos now, and then we'll move on to the page. So those photos are from artists, and there are also people that I know. So I think one of them's Mary's. I will link all of the people that I took photos from, and I'll put them in my description box below, because I want to credit the people that have taken those photos, because they are definitely not mine. I'm definitely not that talented to take such beautiful photos. So this week I have picked up some things along my travels. One of the things I do for my job, working in the office of a school, is every single day I lock all the gates once the children are in class, and then at the end of the day, before the parents come to pick up, I unlock the gates so that the parents can come and pick them up. This is just a security thing that we do. And so during my travels around the playground, I have been looking at certain things and wanting to have a look out or a scout out for things for this page, so pressed leaves and other found things. So I'm going to bring in the things that I found. And they're a bit crunchy because they've obviously curled up on my desk, because it's warm inside my house and they've dried out and it's been quite moist outside. So we have this beautiful leaf that I found, such a vibrant red, and then also these ones here. Now, I don't know whether you remember, but I was talking a little while ago about a tree that was bright yellow, and I would look up and see the bright blue sky behind it, and And I think one of the photos that I am putting in is very similar to that. And so this was under the tree that I really love. So I've taken this as a memory, and I'm planning on popping that into my Wreck This journal as well. And then there's something else, and I'm not putting this into my journal because this is going to be really disgusting. I've now got your minds going, haven't I? But there's no way that I can put these into my journal without it stinking to high heaven. Now, putting my food scraps in, they dried and that didn't matter. But these I found in my garden. Now, so my garden out the front has mulch in it. And ever since the mulch has gone down, I've had these mushrooms growing out of the mulch. So I find it really weird because we haven't planted mushrooms, we didn't want mushrooms, but it's almost like I've got myself a fairy garden in the front of my house because there are mushrooms coming up quite often at the moment in the mulch at the front. It's not particularly wet out the front and it gets a lot of sunshine in the afternoon, so I don't know how I'm getting mushrooms growing because mushrooms, don't they like darkness and damp? But there you go, I'm getting lots and lots of mushrooms. I've probably got 20 mushrooms out the front at the moment. Now, I'm not a fan of mushrooms, so I'm not even going to find out whether these are edible. Not on your Nelly. But I know that there are foragers out there that would love to actually pick mushrooms and then go and eat them. That's definitely something I don't do. I know here in Orange we have a food and a wine week, and they actually go foraging. There's actually a tour that you can join and they go foraging for food and then they cook it up and eat it in food and wine week. But there you go. I'm not putting these in my journal. They are going into the bin because I don't know whether they're poisonous, and yeah, they're definitely not staying in my journal because this will just create mold. But I wanted to show you anyway that this is what I found on my road. Now, I know that Emma is probably screaming at the video right now that I should probably draw these and put them into my journal by drawing them. And I'm going to give it a go because, hey, why not? But I know that my mushroom drawing skills are definitely not going to be up to the standard of the real deal. So I'm going to pop these off to the side here, just on my desk, so that I can move on to gluing down the other items. I'm just going to wipe my hands on the tissue. And I do plan to wash my hands straight after this video. So let's put the leaves in. Now I have my hot glue gun going here because I think this is the only way I'm going to be able to put in these leaves without too much hassle. Now, so I probably want my splay of leaves over on this page, and then we might do this one on this page. So let's draw a line there for the stalk of this one. And then because it's curled up, I plan to press it down into the glue. Okay, let's see how I go. And I'm hoping by actually having these in the journal that they will press over time, like you know how you get pressed leaves and pressed flowers, that I plan to have these pressed out over time. And I'm hoping that they retain their colour as well. Who knows? Today has been an absolutely manic day at work. I don't know, it feels like it should have been a full moon because I feel like I have had the entire school come to sick bay at some point today. I don't know whether you guys call it sick bay in the UK. I've never... I think you don't call it sick bay. Is it the school nurse? I don't know. So I do feel like I'm cracking this leaf because it is obviously very dry, but I'm hoping that it will flatten out. Pop that stalk down in there. Wonder whether I can hold it down with something so that I don't burn my fingers. Yeah, so it's been a manic day, so I'm quite appreciating coming home to do this video. It's been ridiculously busy. We just don't know what's going on, why the children are feeling so sick. And I know it's coming up to winter, but now are you going to stay? Yeah, you are. Beautiful. It does mean that the page is curling quite a bit. And then this one here, I'm not going to actually attempt to stick down all of the leaves because they've got such a big curl on them. I'm just planning on doing the stalk in here so that they flatten out on their own with closing the journal. What would you have done with this page if you had the chance to do this page? You have to let me know. You probably would, like Emma would probably draw things that she's found along the way. Oh, I think the glue's drying too quickly because it's cold. As in the hot glue's not cold, but my craft room is cold today. So I can definitely tell that winter's on its way. Can I peel that up without taking the green off the page? No, some of it's coming up anyway. That can help me with my mushroom design. I'll do my mushrooms there, and that can be some white of the mushroom. I'm going to have leaves sticking out of my book. Maybe if I just steal that leaf off, then it's not going to be too much coming out. I might just stick that leaf down because it has a touch of it already on the page. There you go. This is just the randomness of my Wreck This Journal. So we want to have, let's do some drawing. So you'll have to forgive me because my drawings are definitely not going to be too good. But we're going to put in the white stalks here with my white Posca paint pen. So yes, there is some absolutely beautiful scenery at the moment around Orange, and my goodness, this is going to be absolutely terrible. So all of the little tiny lines of the mushroom, and then I think it's more of a colouring in here, and then I might see if I can shadow underneath. Oh dear. Yeah, just a quick, simple drawing of mushrooms. Definitely not my forte. I might even bring in some of the white in the actual lid of the mushroom, because there's some white dots and specks. So yeah, I just don't know why we are getting mushrooms in the mulch out the front. There must have been some sort of... How do mushrooms grow? It's a fungus, isn't it? It's not actually a seed or anything in the actual mulch. It's just a fungus. So there's a special fungus in my mulch that's making my mushrooms grow out the front. But yeah, when they first came up, I was like, oh my goodness, I've got a fairy garden out the front. Definitely not something that I expected, and definitely not something that I actually requested. Okay, so who are they? They're just little white dots. Oh dear. Not very much a pro, am I? Have to get Lee Elks to do me some mushrooms. She's an artist. She's part of the Happy Mailers group. And she does videos on acrylic paints and things. Let's just do some quick lines down on my mushrooms. Come back in with the grey for some more lines. Oh dear. There you go. There's my mushrooms. I'll bring it up to show you guys. Ignore the ripped page from the hot glue gun. Ta-da! Got my mushrooms, and they are going straight in the bin. And I'm going to wrap them up in paper there so that the cats can't even get to them. Just in case I have something, and I might even get rid of the paper that they were sat on over here while I was waiting for the video to start. Okay, Coolio Mahoolios, hope you are doing well, and sending you lots of crafty love, and I will see you in the next one. I might just leave you with a video of when I came home this afternoon just before starting this. I just took a video of outside in the front because it just looks such a beautiful day, and I wanted to share it with you. So thank you so much for watching it, guys. Give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a comment if you've ever seen beautiful colours of autumn and where you've seen it. Alright, take care everyone. Bye!